Here's the garden. This was the raised bed from last year, and then we added this raised bed this year. These are some of my cucumber plants. We have 3 on this side. These started growing only about a month ago. And we have 3 more over here. We got a couple tomato plants back here. I think there's 2. I don't remember what variety, but they're doing all right. I know this one here is a determinate, and that's an indeterminate, but it's not really doing too well. We don't get as much sun back here as we hoped. We got some little tomatoes on there though. Well, that's a San Marzano. That's that one right there. Aromas. A couple little tomatoes on there. And we got a couple pepper plants as well. It's like 3. I think I got a yellow, green, and I think orange. Actually, that's what that one is. As you can see, not much really growing on them at all. And that one's a sweet banana. These are kind of, I don't know how they're doing, but that's just some dirt hanging in there. And there's the orange bell. Nothing really on the orange bell at all. I never do well with the bells. As I said, these cucumbers we just planted about a month ago. There's 3 on each side. A lot of little flowers, just no cucumbers yet. And this is the other raised bed that we planted this year. This one's doing pretty well. So we got some Better Boys, and what's this one here? Park Swapper, that's a new one for us. And it's doing pretty well actually. You can see some nice fruit nice fruit growing. This one's got a couple big tomatoes on it that should be ripe soon. I forgot how many we have. 4 we have, it looks like. This one's got a couple little ones on it. There's some. This one would have a lot of little ones here. This is the grape. This is my favorite. So I have 4, and I've got them on these conduit with these new stakes I'm trying out. Seem to be doing pretty well. As you can see, you can't see me, but these are about 6 foot tall, 6'2". They're pretty tall. Got some carrots in here as well. Never planted carrots, so these are new for me. We did have radishes down here, but we pulled them all. And this thing is the kale. That's doing great. It's nice and big. Of course, some of my other pepper plants. Same idea, a little conduit with that kind of ring thing here. And that's the garden salsa variety. And we're starting to get some big fruit on there. There's the organic, that's the red bell. A couple little guys on here. This one's growing upside down, but should be fine. This is the green bell. I don't see a couple little fruits that should be growing soon. And the last one, I think that's my yellow bell, yeah. The yellow bell, not a whole lot going on. Maybe in a month we'll get some. I never do well with the peppers. That's those. Went over to the patio. I have 11 pots over here. We'll start over here. There's 4 cucumber plants in here. These originally looked like they were dying. They look a little bit shriveled up today because I forgot to water them yesterday. But we've got maybe half a dozen off of here so far. There's another one over there. It should be ripe in a couple days. Dead leaf. There's 4 in here, and it does pretty well. Pushing out. Some more green bells and red bells. Ironically, that's a red bell pepper, but it looks green to me. I don't know if they changed color or not. We shall find out. And that's a yellow bell pepper, but again, it's green. Lost that. So these little fabric pots that I got, they seem to be doing very, very well. Again, I planted these a month after the main ones, and they're already producing fruit. 3 more tomato plants, which are taken over right now. these I have to get under control. They are starting to grow way out of control, and they have lots of fruit on them. Some fruit in there, nice fruit in there that'll be done soon. And towards the bottom we got fruit. Well, I mean, here, I'll trim some of those off. As you can see, it's they're doing all right. And these I got from a co-worker, so I don't remember what they are. They are sweet 100s, mature, never cherries. So those are doing well. This had basil and some other stuff on here, and dill. Starting to flower. I gotta use that soon. The basil always takes off. We got a lot of basil. I think we have oregano in here too. I forget what it was. Parsley. We got some parsley in there. You can kind of see it. Put that back in. I got more peppers. I have, I think, 3 in each. 3 pepper plants in each. I think that's the habanero. Yep, that's the habanero. What else is in here? Habanero. I think these are all habanero in here. Starting to get some fruit on here. Not a lot. I don't know what habanero is supposed to look like when they're done, but we'll see. The habanana, they always do well. Pull some weeds out while I'm in here. Let's see, what else do we have? So dragon cayenne. That's what those little guys are. I didn't even see them. They blend right in. These are some of the guys at work because they love hot peppers. And finally we have another one, which is where's that? Tabasco. I don't see anything on the Tabasco though. And then here's another 2 cucumbers. These are the Boston picklin'. And these I get a lot of fruit on. I just picked some. Here's another one I'll pick right now. So usually I pick 1 or 2 a day. These just take off, and they're getting out of control too. And the ones in here, they don't get as much light, so they're kind of funny looking, but hey, they're edible. And of course something for the bees. And there's another one I picked today. So the question was, how do I water all this? Well, those 2 get taken care of by the sprinkler system. I know it's not ideal, but it is what it is. And those get taken care of by my line. I have a line going to my faucet, goes alongside the fence, the house, up and around by the barbecue, it loops around there, and it just kind of loops up and around the cucumber plant, and then right over here. And you can see on it, I have these little emitters. It's 180, I believe. Another 180. Inside the cucumbers and then I've got these 360s. I'm actually going to turn it on. I just put this in yesterday, so I'm still experimenting with the time. I did half an hour this morning and it did pretty good. So, should kick in a second. There you go. It works out pretty well. I may switch these heads out to some of the drip ones, but for now they work well. This one in here has 180, or 360 I should say. And with all the leaves, the water stays pretty much inside. The other ones do come out to the lawn, but again, it is what it is. The lawn seems happy with it. I'm getting wet actually over here. You know, this 180 right here, it does pretty well with getting all that stuff wet. Keeps it moist. We actually got cut off as I was finishing, but like I was saying, that's the setup. Let's see if I can get a shot of the whole of it. So, it's my little garden. 2 8x4 beds in the back. 11 pots on the patio with, let's see, it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 with 20 vegetable plants. So let's count them off. It's 4 cucumber, 1, 2 pepper, 1, 2, 3 tomato, a basil, a dill, a parsley. There's 3 pepper in there, 3 pepper in here, 2 pepper in there, 2 cucumber in there, I'm sorry. Flowers, those don't really count. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 pepper plants. The kale, that's a row of carrots, I believe I mentioned those. I don't really know how long those will take to get ready. 4 tomato plants. Those are starting to get out of control too. I have to top them or cut them back. I try to do a single stemming, but I keep forgetting. You can see some of these. That was a sucker, but it grew. You know, 3 cucumber on this side, 3 cucumber on that side, 1, 2 tomato, and then 3 pepper in the front. So there you go. And of course, do my own composting. This is I tried this last year with the bin right here. Didn't do too well. My mixture was off. I added this dual tumbler this year. It's still cooking. This I can actually get some pretty good compost out of. I don't know if you can see in there, but this is where I make my compost tea from because I can turn it easily. This you can spin, but again, it's new, so it's still cooking away. This is my pear tree, which the aphids have destroyed. This was covered in fruit about a month or 2 ago, and this is what the aphids did. They just had their way with it. I had a, I'll show you the apple tree. This was an apple tree. Now it's a stick. Yep. Thank you, aphids. They totally destroyed this one. This will go in the compost bin when I'm at the end of the year. And there's the tour.